Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport launched its October Transport Month campaign with a special focus on smart mobility as a key driver for economic growth. Launched during the reopening of the R23 Snake Road in Benoni, the campaign seeks to raise awareness about the department's strategy for the current term, which is growing Gauteng through smart mobility. For more on this, I'm joined now by Public Transport and Roads Infrastructure MEC, Jacob Mamabolo. MEC, good evening and thank you very much for joining us tonight. Appreciate your time. This is, of course, a launch of what you are calling the focus that will be the focus for the Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport. What is this strategy really all about? All right, we seem to have your audio muted there, MEC, so unfortunately cannot be able to hear you if we can. All right, let's try again. MEC, you're saying, what is this strategy about?
Yes, I was. So firstly, good evening to you, to all the viewers, and thank you very much for the opportunity. Let me just confirm, based on what you said, that indeed yesterday we launched the Gauteng chapter of the October Transport Month, and indeed we focused on and we kick-started it on transport infrastructure, and in this case the opening of a very, very important road in the city of Ekurhuleni Snake Road. Today we were in the city of Tshwane in Atteridgeville, in which we were focusing on COVID-19 because remember that this is the October Transport Month in which we are battling COVID-19, and public transport is a very important area of high concentration of movement of people. So let me also just say that the overarching vision and of course the areas of focus were being led by the Minister, Honorable Fikile Mbalula, the whole country. But in the province we have identified the concept of smart mobility to make the point about the need to grow the economy. And as you know, our vision in the province is to grow Gauteng economy towards 2030. So we are making our contribution through this concept to say we are going to focus on the task that Minister has outlined, but most importantly, October Transport Month in the context of the fight against COVID-19. And there are certain areas, Thabo, that are also worrying the people because we have backlogs relating to our DLTCs, applications, renewal of licenses, and we have seen how the inefficiencies that have been there before have thrown the whole DLT system into chaos, affecting motorists negatively. So you are going to see us in this province visiting and cracking the backlogs in the DLTCs. We will be visiting all of them in the 5 regions in the province to promote smart mobility, a concept that we are celebrating with the global community, and that's where the conversations in the world are. We're talking smart mobility. Let's zone
in a little bit there, MEC, because I mean, I'm a resident of Ekurhuleni, so I know Snake Road, and I've seen the work that you've done on Snake Road. You've extended at least the lanes there. It's a little bit easier to drive. But even as a resident of Ekurhuleni, I'm not quite sure how does that link up to this concept of smart mobility and why you have identified that road in particular as part of this strategy.
Yeah, and I must sincerely thank you for that question because it brings us back to a conceptual clarity that relates to the daily life experiences of the people. Smart mobility, simply put, it means, and for you in Ekurhuleni Snake Road, it means how do you move in the most cost-effective, integrated, simple way in Gauteng province. So what we're saying is, how do you move about Gauteng? And you could be a motorist, you could be a commuter using modes of public transport, you could be a person in different sectors of the economy that drives goods, material, or freight. Now, Snake Road connects N12, N17, key commercial nodes in Ekurhuleni, and it actually drives. Also, it helps workers who are going to work, learners who are going to school. Now, you can imagine, if every day in the morning you have to find a way, you have to navigate congestion, stay on the road for a long time, that definitely is not a cost-effective way of traveling. So we want to give you daily comfort of traveling, whether you are on the road, whether you are using a taxi, whether you're using Gauteng, which is actually one of the world's acclaimed best mode of transport. So to be simple, it's the comfort of your movement in Gauteng in a manner that enhances productivity at work, make goods cost-effective, even price competitiveness globally, and in such a way that everybody moves in a very nice, simple way in Gauteng. That's what smart
stay right there. I mean, that particular off-ramp, the Snake Road off-ramp, if you listen to traffic reports in the morning, it's quite prone to congestion. And are you saying now with this upgrade, those kind of problems are going to be alleviated? Two, it's generally also an off-ramp for some reason that is used a lot when criminals are running away from police. They are able to get off there, that particular Snake Road. I don't know why. I mean, it seems to be synonymous with those kind of criminal activities that happen as well. Are you saying that is also going to assist in the police being able to do their work?
Yes. So let me just confirm to the viewers that the work that has been done on Snake Road, I was there yesterday, state-of-the-art quality work. And just to remind viewers, there was a sinkhole that happened because of illegal mining activity in which the road then had a very big, extremely dangerous hole that posed a risk to motorists. So the quality of engineering, the quality of work that has been done on that road, it makes your movement prompt, swift, easy, and very comfortable. I drove on that road myself. Now, there are two criminal activities that I'd also like to comment on. One is that that area, as you know, it's an area of high illegal mining activity, digging underground, that end up damaging infrastructure. To this extent, we have done good work to make sure that we've got a good quality road. Now, what you are saying is also criminals, and I think the point you're making is like what is normally said, that when you open windows to get fresh air, also mosquitoes come in. So obviously criminals are going to also take advantage of that. But I think the good point that I want to emphasize is that it will also make movement of law enforcement agencies very prompt, very quick, very efficient. So the Snake Road, state-of-the-art, high-quality engineering, best standards, signify the strategic importance of infrastructure in commercial activity, in economic activity, in movement of people, in movement of goods. And Snake Road is such a good example. That's why we started with it, because we understand the pain that industry, that workers, that communities, learners have been feeling, and commercial entities have been feeling with its closure to work on that sinkhole. We have spent about 18 million to ground it off, closing that sinkhole. So to that extent, I can tell you, I am very satisfied with the value for money that I've seen there. We have seen motorists passing there excited, and they were, hooting, happy. Yep. So it was a real good moment yesterday to witness the reopening of the road. Very beautiful moment.
I'll take a drive there, MEC, tomorrow, and I'll give you some feedback. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for joining us tonight and outlining some of the plans for the province.